Forognak te!
Merre mennek? A szomszéd nézi?
Did you see Ray?
Lehet nem is érdekli.
Ja.
Félnek.
Ja.
Félnek. Na most mi fog történni utána? Mondjátok. Háromszögbe áll, mint a...
Forog te! És forog körbe.
Ray, did you see him?
Laci, hagyjad őket
De
már.
közelbe hozod? Hozod közelre, hogy nagyítsd ki.
Háromszögbe állt, te nézd meg.
Borzalmas te. Jaj, én nem tudom. Nem tudom, de...
That's a UFO.
Ezt el kell küldeni a híradóba. Holnap este már mutatják a tévébe ezt.
És egyenletesen mennek el, egyformán. Nem az.
Ez szent, hogy nem tűzijáték, az úgy szent.
No, 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 no.
Idő alatt már az rég leesett volna.
Nem, az nem.
Borzalmas. Ez olyan, mint a bemond a háromszög.
És forog körbe, nézd meg, látod? Nézd meg!
De mi az?
That's UFO.
Az mit jelent? Az...
Most már a tévé, most megy élőbe is.
Ja.
És szép lassan mennek el, látod?
That's right to Wollongong.
Mi most pislákolnak, figyelj!
Ja, ugyanezt láttuk. That's exactly same what I saw before. Tüje alszego. Ugyanez, amit láttam 2 órával ezelőtt.
Laci, ne magyaráznak. Mennek el. Na, most nem alszom meg, és itt lesz kint.
Tényleg, az nem repülő, nem helikopter, nem
No,
semmi.
no, no, that's UFO.
Jaj, vedd be! Ne, az egyik eltűnik lassan.
Nem, csak úgy, mert felhők vannak.
Jaj, borzalmas te.
De igen, mert én itt állok, és a fartól nem látom az egyiket.
Gyere ide!
Na, de nem azt mondom, hogy mozognak.
Ja, azok
igen.
mennek, látszik, hogy távolodnak.
Hát most nem 3, látod?
Már nem ilyen háromszögbe állnak, most mindjárt más. És mikor kijöttünk, egymás után voltak, láttad? Egymás alatt.
Mi az?
Ah, Scooby-Doo, ilyen Scooby-Doo.
De most eltűnt a fánál a másik.
Ne, itt van mind a 3.
Néha a szomszéd is,
Van, de
nem?
nekem már eltűnt.
Ja, most már eltűnt.
Did you see Ray?
Laci, nincs.
Még a lámpát is adták a ház mindenhol.
Ilyettek azok.
Tehát kiabálsz és magyarul azt
Na
hitték,
gyertek errébb, hogy innen jobban lássuk.
de nem, csak
One disappeared.
Gyere erre, mi
Nem, itt van, még látszik. Gyere
Gyere mi
errébb,
felénk.
Laci.
Oh yeah.
jó, nézd, látszik, de azt mondom, hogy én itt állok egy helyben, egy elmegyek majd.
I lost them. I get it now. I put the camera next to the tree and you can see exactly how fast they're going. I see them, that's every second there. Have a look in the closer a little bit on zoom. Another object, another two objects. Maybe I can find them, maybe I can see them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I see this one. Maybe I find them. It's very hard to see him. And I'll show you exactly what I saw them like orange lights. It was spinning around.
The lights returned.
In a big CD disc with little holes spinning around it, spinning around, and it put in my mind, this is a flying source. When then this whole pattern, these lights moved far away, then they all became into one. They formed one light, disappeared. Not that way, that way.
5:24 p.m. I interviewing Ahmed Osmani to the Peter Curie behalf. Just Ahmed, tell me in your words what you saw them in the 5th of June, and you said something in the before too, and what you saw them in your eye.
Yeah, well, it was the Wednesday morning. I usually go to our mosque down in Minto. I go at when the sun rises. That's when we go to mosque. And after mosque, when I came home on that back road, I noticed the sky. There was a big red spot in the sky. Now usually at the horizon where the sun comes up, it's normally red. But this was above, right up there. It was a big red circle, a red dot in the sky. And I came home and I told my wife, I said that the sunrise seems very funny this morning because there's a big red dot in the sky. And she said, well, the sun comes up in many different ways. But it didn't worry me much at that time. But the Saturday night, when we went out for dinner, and we came back to our place in Minto. We came to the corner of Longhurst and Fenton Crescent. I saw Les outside there with a video camera, and Les ran to our car and pointed up into the sky. And we thought, well, there must be something wrong, and we just kept on driving on home. But when I looked up into the sky, I saw these terrible lights, these huge lights, three big objects up in the sky, bright lights shining from it. And I said, well, if Les has got a video machine, he is videoing, so it's better let's go back. So we went around the other side of the road, and we stopped on the other corner and got out of the car. And man, what I saw, it really made me, I started feeling scared, because it was not an aeroplane, it was not a balloon, it was not a helicopter, it was no flying object that we know about. It was a big round object. It was the size of I saw it was the size of a motor vehicle's wheel up in the sky with a very bright red yellowish light coming from it, and at the bottom it was like a big CD disc with little holes in it, which was turning around. And when I saw that, I looked again and I thought to myself, oh my goodness, what's that we are seeing? Because I can tell you it was not a plane or not a helicopter or not even a gas balloon. It was something in the sky there that afterward it came to my mind that I am looking at a flying saucer, because that's exactly what it looks like. It was like a big donut with a big hole in the center, and this light was turning around, and I looked at it. And then when we came back to Les, I said, Les, did you video it? He said, yes, I've got a video of it. But Les said when it was very near to him, he couldn't video it. The video didn't want to work. When it moved further on, that's when we recorded. And then I had a close look at it. There were two of the objects were on the other side, but this one was very near to us. It was stationary, not moving, and it was silent. It wasn't making no noise, but the lights were spinning at the bottom of it, and afterwards it slowly moved towards the other two further on, and they formed like a triangle pattern, and they were there for a couple of seconds in that pattern, and then they moved closer, and it became one big object. And when it became one big object, it just shot up into the sky and disappeared.
How did you feel at that time?
Well, when I saw it, and when I realized it's not a plane, and when I saw the lights at the bottom turning, I could feel my pores were opening up, and I felt a bit scared, because I knew, I knew that we are seeing something that we've always heard about and never wanted to believe.
Did you believe in a UFO before?
Well, I saw many movies. I went to see quite a few movies where they say that they've will show us what the UFO looks like. But when you see it, when you come out of the movie, the imagination sits in your mind. But when I looked at this object the other night, I know exactly what I saw, and I can tell you definitely, no one can tell me it's something usually that flies around, because where we are living in Minto, we are living under a flight path to Sydney Airport. We see many aircraft passing our way, and that was no aircraft.
Yeah, it was
That
very
was no
nice.
aircraft.
Very nice.
If anybody can tell us that it's an aircraft or a balloon, they must bring us the aircraft and show us that it's got this big round thing at the bottom.
That's right.
With lights. It was like a big donut with a big center hole. And when I spoke to our leader at our mosque, I told him the following night, I said, look, I've seen these things, and can we believe that it could be aliens or something? And our leader of the mosque told us that we should, if we encounter such things, we should greet it by saying, we welcome you because you are also a creation of God. Because in our Quran it says, praise God because God is the Lord of the worlds. So there could be many worlds.
Yeah, you're right.
But I felt very scared. I could feel my pores opening up because it was just something that we've always been told about and never experienced. But I know what I saw, and no one is. If anybody wants to tell me what it was, they got to show me why it has this big round thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Now, to put it into a nutshell, to me, when after looking at it for a minute, I put two and two together and said that is definitely a flying saucer. I mean, that's what we call it.
Yeah.
And so Les, I knew that Les made the video of it, and Les said that it came back after 2 hour intervals. Now the funny things I've seen in the sky during the week before that made me more conscious about these things. So because I saw funny things in the sky during that week, so when these things came on the Saturday night, I knew exactly. I've been seeing things that's been up there, and now I'm seeing the real thing. So I can vouch for myself. I've seen it, and I'll tell anybody that wants to know what I've seen. It was a big round object, a very bright light, and the funny part is the light was that bright, but it gave no beam.
Yeah.
It did not give a beam, and it was the sky was cloudy, but there was no beam coming from the light.
That was under the sky, under the cloud.
Yes, it was under the cloud. It was just this big yellow light, but it was giving no beam. No, that's very funny. If an aircraft passes over a cloudy sky, you can see the lights on and you can see the beam.
Yeah.
But this light gave no beam, so if anybody can tell me what was that light that gave no beam, I'll be very interested to know. Do they belong here or don't they belong here?
Yeah.
Or do they want to see what we are doing or what? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know exactly what I saw.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Bye.
Date, the 7th of June 1999. I'm at Minto, New South Wales. It's Monday. I'm interviewing Hava, who is visiting from South Africa. She had a sighting with a couple of the neighbours on Saturday the 5th of June. And Hava, could you tell us in your own words exactly what happened?
I was traveling with my son, daughter-in-law, and a friend of ours was driving the car. I was sitting at the back. As we turned into Fenton Crescent, where we live, a man came running to our car, and what looks like a machine gun that he had in his hand. We were so frightened, and especially me. I said to the driver, drive on, don't stop. And we drove on, but this man was then pointing up to the sky. And when we looked up into the sky, we saw these three lights, bright lights in orange. And we had such a shock. We drove down the Fenton Terrace and came back to where this man was, because we knew now this man must have been innocent. He wanted to show us something. When we came near to him, it wasn't a machine gun that he had, it was his movie camera. We got down from the driver stopped the car in the middle of the road, and we got down and we looked through, he showed us his movie camera, which we could see. And we saw these lights in the camera. And it moved around, and it moved around up to about a full 10 minutes when it disappeared completely.
Okay, and what direction was it? Were they heading?
It was going south. It was moving south.
Towards the south. Okay, so from here it was moving towards Wollongong.
Yeah, it was moving south.
Okay.
It was a very funny experience for me. And it was a very frightening experience too, because we didn't know what's going to happen and whether they are coming back or not.
Okay. So why were you afraid? Why did you feel concerned?
You know, there's so many things happening today that we're thinking we don't know whether they can just drop a bomb on us or what.
Yeah.
It's very frightening when you see unusual things above you in the sky.
Yeah. And you're sure this wasn't a plane you were looking at?
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm one that when I travel, I always look up into the sky and I see the planes and I watch the stars. But this was something very, very unusual. It wasn't stars, nor was it a plane.
Okay.
Because I'm very fond and I'm used to seeing planes in the sky. Because I travel a lot, especially at night. In South Africa too, we go out a lot at night. And even in America, wherever I go to. We're always traveling around and I'll always watch the sky.
Do you...
So I know when it's a plane in the sky and I know when it's a star. But this was not.
Okay.
This was something very unusual.
Did you believe in UFOs before Saturday?
Yeah, well, we've
Or had
seen
you
so
seen
many.
anything before Saturday, I should say?
In real?
Yeah.
No,
You haven't?
no.
Okay.
But I've seen movies,
Yeah.
but not in real.
No. That was your first
That was
real
my first real experience.
Okay. And what do you think they were?
Well, from what? I don't know whether it was the enemy or who. I don't know who it was.
Do you think somehow they were man-made, or do you think...
No, I don't think it was man-made. And it wasn't somebody playing a joke.
Right.
No, it wasn't somebody just trying to frighten us or anything like that. Because who will do that in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
It was 11:20.
Yeah. Can you tell me what a handbag?
Well, I had my bag on my lap. And I didn't worry about my bag. But when I got home, when I got down from the car, I was looking, where's my bag? It must have dropped down onto the floor of the car. No, there's no bag. My daughter-in-law asked me, did you really have your handbag with you? I said, yes, I had my handbag with me. I said, you know what? We stopped down there on the corner when we got down from the car. Can't we go and see if my bag is there? We stopped the car in the middle of the road. But when we came there, my bag was lying in the gutter.
How far away from where you parked would you say?
About 3 to 4 meters.
Okay. And you didn't walk in
No,
that
we
direction?
didn't. We just stopped the car in the middle of the street And that's where this man was with his camera. And we looked through his camera, but we didn't go to the gutter. But how come my bag landed into the gutter, I don't know. And my son made a joke of it. He says, perhaps it's a UFO, wanted to see what's in your bag.
Yeah, it's interesting. They might be interested. They're interested in everything else. Why wouldn't they be interested in what's in a
He
woman's
still made
bag?
a joke of it and he says,
Yeah.
perhaps the UFO wanted to see what's in your bag.
Okay, I just want to thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your stay.
Hope so.
Thank you very much.
I only hope I don't get this experience again because it was a bit frightening.
Yeah, I assure you, they're
It was-
exciting more than frightening at times.
And a bit of excitement too.
A lot of
A
excitement.
lot of excitement
Yeah.
and to think it happened.
Yeah. But do you feel better that you've had the experience? Do you feel?
Yes, I'm glad I had this experience.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm glad because it's something that you can talk about.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I am one that likes experience because I've been traveling a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Well,
been
that's good.
traveling a
That's
lot
good.
and I like experiences like
Well, I hope you have friendly experiences,
I
and from
hope
a
so.
distance, eh?
And from a distance, yes.
Okay. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you
Thanks
very
a lot.
much.
Thank you.